Hi there everybody, welcome back. You are watching me, Boomy, and this is my channel, Boomy Reactions. Hello. So today everybody, I would like to share another travel video with y'all. So today we're going to be looking at the 10 best places to visit in New York State. So this is a very interesting one for me. So growing up, watching a lot of American TV, we see a lot of New York. It is, it's quite the vibrant cultural city, isn't it? So I'm not surprised we've seen it an awful lot on TV. But what's really interesting for me is that New York is not your capital, is it? New York City, not the capital of New York. Now, to a lot of people, it's a bit mind-boggling because normally, like in the UK, our capitals of our countries, there are biggest cities. So it was just a little bit kind of like eye-opening to hear that New York is actually not the capital of New York State. It's Albany. Okay, interesting fact number one. Right, okie dokie. Interesting fact number two. I know I'm full of these. I love my history. So first of all, New York, the Big Apple, the Empire State, the city that never sleeps. Such an amazing city that Frank Sinatra sang all about it. So you can't get too far into this list without referring to New York City. I know, as people that live in New York State, maybe you're sick of hearing it. I know there is so much more to do in New York State, but we do have to mention New York because it seems like such a huge, vibrant, multicultural, fascinating city. And, you know, it's famous worldwide. And yeah, so yeah, we have to mention New York, don't we, guys? So once referred to as, oh, no, this is the state. So once referred to as the New Netherland region, whilst under Dutch control, under Dutch colonial rule, the name was changed in the 1600s when the English seized control and they renamed the region. And they renamed the region New York to honour the king's son at the time, the Prince James II, who held the title, the Duke of York. So hence where the name comes from, but it wasn't always the name. That region was referred to as New Netherland, and the city, New York, was actually called New Amsterdam. I find all this very, very interesting, so I had to mention it. Get a little history lesson in there. Right, okay, guys. What do I know about New York State outside of New York City? Admittedly, very little. I know, I am ashamed to say. I imagine, now I know there are beautiful landmarks within the state of New York. So you've got Niagara Falls, beautiful. I love waterfalls. So I would love to visit Niagara Falls one day. You've got the Hudson River Valley and the Finger Lakes, which are, I believe, abundant in wineries, for those of you who are interested. And there's a handful of places that I've heard, I don't know, I've heard named, in films and in TV, but they've never really meant anything to me because I couldn't really associate them with what they looked like. So I am sure a number of these places are going to turn up in this video. So let's crack on with the video and let's see. And guys, as ever, if you are enjoying these reactions, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I thank you in advance. So I reckon New York City might be number one. Do you reckon? Top three. Top three. Oh my gosh. Oh, isn't it beautiful?
A delightfully diverse place, New York State is much more than just the bright lights, entertainment, and world-class museums of the Big Apple.
She said
Exploring the city that never sleeps is a must, but visitors that venture further afield will come across wonderful wineries and natural attractions, gorgeous lakes, charming college towns upstate, and even world-famous waterfalls.
So the college towns, is that in reference to, is it Cornell? You've got Cornell, and is Princeton in New York? Do I remember that? That's the university that the main character goes to in the book, J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye. It's Princeton, isn't it? So it's Princeton in New York.
Beckon outside of the famous metropolis. Here's a look at the best places to visit in New York State.
Oh, that's lovely. It's very quaint, rocky coastline there. Oh, it looks like a scene from a film. It's beautiful.
Number 10. Buffalo.
Buffalo!
On the edge of Lake Erie, Buffalo is the second biggest city in the state. It's a city that offers great food, a busy live sports schedule, and a revitalized waterfront that has...
So is this the second biggest city, obviously, to New York City? Is that right? So it's the second biggest. New York is the biggest, which again is strange because I know Albany is the capital. So is Albany the third largest city in the state? Just want to quickly point out here, as a foodie, I'm hoping to hear something about those delicious buffalo wings.
become the center of local life. For travelers, Buffalo doesn't have to be a short stop on the way to Niagara Falls. Take your time exploring a lively downtown, home to delicious chicken wings, a burgeoning craft beer scene, and wonderful architecture. Later, join locals for the iconic tailgate at a Buffalo Bills game, or watch the Sabres carve up the ice in the National Hockey League.
It looks lovely. Buffalo Zoo. I didn't know there was a zoo there. I know New York Zoo, but is there also a zoo in Buffalo? Right, okay. I love the lighthouses. Lovely waterfront. Ooh. The stadium that we have there, guys. What stadium is this? This has got to be the home of the Buffalo Bills, I reckon. Is it? Is it? Let me know.
Number 9. Lake Placid.
Ooh, I've heard of Lake Placid.
Tucked away amidst the Adirondack Mountains, the year-round resort town of Lake Placid has long been a popular place to visit, and it is easy to see why. As well as its stupendous scenery, it boasts a host of outdoor activities and even hosted the 1932 and 1980 Winter Olympics. While synonymous with snow sports because of its proximity to the mountains, the town also has some great hiking and mountain biking to enjoy in the summer months. In addition, its nearby lakes and waterways offer splendid swimming and kayaking, with ice skating to be had when their water freezes over in the winter.
Look at the colour of the mountains here, guys. See those vibrant reds? Oh, gosh. It's just gorgeous. So scenic. Oh! What's this here? Where's this building? Oh my gosh. Oh. Is this during autumn or is this like all year round? Just thinking of the colour of the trees. Look a bit autumnal. Where are these two here? Oh. Sorry, I'm just going to stop there. So I vaguely remember the narrator mentioned a park, a state park. It begins with an A. I can't remember what the name of it was. Is that where this couple that we just saw here, is that where they are with those little waterfalls going through there? I'm sure she's going to mention it now. It began with an A.
Number 8. Letchworth State Park.
Oh, Letchworth State Park.
Known for its delightful waterfalls and dramatic cliffs, the Letchworth State Park has outstanding outdoor activities for nature lovers to enjoy. Centered around the Genesee River's gorge, you can find verdant woods, scenic viewpoints, and over 50 waterfalls. As its walls are so steep and reach 550 feet in places, it is often called the Grand Canyon of the East. Particularly impressive are its 3 largest upper, middle, and lower falls, which make for some fabulous views and photos. Thanks to the umpteen activities and spellbinding scenery, it is routinely ranked among the best state parks in the country.
Oh, it's beautiful. Just looks like a postcard or like a painting. Oh. I love them. I love waterfalls.
Number 7. The Catskills.
The Catskills? What's that?
Home to stunning landscapes, the Catskills are another very popular place to explore. Within an hour's drive of New York City, you can find yourself among the rugged mountain ranges' wild and rural places. Due to the serene and secluded nature, many people come to hike, bike, and camp amidst its vast forests and valleys. Outstanding winter sports and wildlife watching can also be had, while its rivers and lakes lend themselves perfectly to fishing and rafting. Woodstock might be the most famous town in the Catskills due to the iconic music festival of the same name.
I didn't know that was here. Oh my gosh. Just hear me gushing over the waterfalls all the time. Or you're going to hear me saying, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, look at that waterfall. Oh, I love them so much. I think they're magical. They are beautiful. So this is Woodstock.
Number 6. Watkins Glen State Park.
I think I've heard of this.
Located in the Finger Lakes region at the southern end of Seneca Lake is Watkins Glen State Park. If you want to get outdoors and experience some phenomenal views, then this is the perfect destination. A narrow gorge cuts through the park, creating amazing vistas from the trails on the rim. In a 1.5-mile stretch, you'll pass 19 different waterfalls. In the summer, there are outdoor swimming opportunities, and tour fishing is also a popular pastime. Backcountry camping is available, but many visitors prefer to relax at a local inn after a day of hiking and sightseeing outdoors.
Do you know, one or two little clips there, I think you could be fooled into thinking that could be somewhere in the UK, like a nice a foresty kind of area. That looks absolutely magical. I know I've already said this, but it really does. It looks like a scene from Pan's Labyrinth, or some kind of twisted fairy tale. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love that walkway there. It's like a little stone bridge leading to like gardens with fairies and magical beings. Oh, it's just lovely. Oh gosh, look at this. Films have got to have been set here. It's too scenic. They must have been. Oh my gosh. As a child, I would have adored this, even just the photos and the videos here. I would have gone crazy for it. It just looks magical. Oh.
Number 5. Hudson River Valley.
Yes, the Hudson River Valley.
As the name suggests, the Hudson River Valley extends along the Hudson River all the way from Troy and Albany in the north down to Westchester, just north of New York City. Much of this area is agricultural, boasting rural views and a bucolic landscape. Organic farms, local wineries, and artisan cheesemakers abound, and farmers markets are a staple throughout the region.
Oh, I love
Lots
a
of
farmer's
New York
market.
City chefs are opting to head to the Hudson River Valley to open farm-to-table eateries, so you won't have to go far to find a great restaurant in stunning rural surroundings.
Just a quick question, guys. So I know the apple is the state food of New York, isn't it, guys? New York City is referred to as the Big Apple. There was a question that I had here. Is it because, I don't know, do you produce so many apples here? Is that the reason why it's the state fruit? And there's so much association with apples going on there? Just a random thought. I thought I'd ask while we were there. She mentioned agriculture, so... That's gorgeous. Where is this? Lovely streets. Hudson River. So tranquil and picturesque. Oh, kayaking. Is that a thing on the Hudson River?
Fire Island.
Fire Island?
A long, thin strip of land, the scenic, serene, and sandy Fire Island runs parallel to the south shore of Long Island. While much is protected as part of its national seashore, seasonal resort communities are strung out along the barrier island. As most of its activities and hotels shut in winter, most people head to the island during the sunny summer months. Then you can sunbathe, swim, and sail at its protected beaches, or surf on the rougher Atlantic side. The former whaling base has some interesting historic sites and impressive nature spots to see. These include the fantastic old Fire Island Lighthouse and atmospheric sunken forest.
Sunken forest. Ooh, I heard of that before. So what's the sunken forest, guys?
Number 3. Thousand Islands.
That rings a bell.
Close to the Canadian border is Thousand Islands, a scenic spot created where the St. Lawrence River meets Lake Ontario. This collection of islands is known as a place where the rich and famous vacation, but it is an accessible spot for all types of travelers. You can see how the 1% live with a tour of Bolt Castle, a stunning castle located in Alexandria Bay. Make time for a boat tour that winds along the river and allows you to see some of the amazing mansions overlooking the water.
They look like from a different era. How old are some of these castles? They don't just look like modern buildings. They look like they've been there a long, long time. And some of them look quite gothic, don't they? Very fancy. I like the look of these, as if there are castles on these tiny islands, but they're not that tiny. Obviously, they've got castles on them. Oh my gosh. Oh, they look magical. Beautiful.
Number 2.
Got to be in New York. No.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Lying on the border between Canada and the USA, Niagara Falls is one of the most famous and recognizable waterfalls on Earth. Consisting of American Falls, Bridal Veil Falls, and Horseshoe Falls, its endless wall of gushing water seemingly stretches on forever. While the various observation decks around the falls offer up fantastic views and panoramas, you really need to take a boat trip below them to fully grasp just how large and powerful they are. Niagara Falls never fails to astound, and every year millions of people come to see its staggering size and beauty.
Absolutely amazing. Can you imagine, guys, what it would have been to feel like as one of the early explorers coming anywhere near Niagara Falls? Oh my gosh. You just think that you've crossed the seas and you've actually arrived in heaven, in this beautiful landscape that's just abundant in resources and as far as the eye can see. That must have been, well, maybe they documented how they felt discovering this area, because I can't even imagine. I'm watching it secondhand through someone else's videos, and even now, even that just makes me want to cry. It's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Big. I bet it's deafening nearby, isn't it? I just can't comprehend how big it is. I need to see it.
Number 1.
New York?
New York City.
It's got to have been
The
in there.
jewel in the crown of the USA when it comes to urban areas, New York is a megacity that is absolutely packed full of iconic places, areas, and buildings. In fact, sometimes it feels like you're walking through familiar territory, thanks to how often the city features in Hollywood films. There's Central Park, the Empire State Building, Grand Central Station, Times Square, even the 5 boroughs that make up NYC are famous. Then there's the culture, Koreatown, multiple Chinatowns, the remnants of Little Italy,
Multiple?
and communities from Jewish to African American make New York a true world city, made rich by the people who flocked here from all over the world.
It was very iconic of Liberty, Statue of Liberty there. It was just, it's the land of the free, isn't it? And New York is the symbol of it. Do you know, I think it's because as so many migrants have traveled across the Atlantic to reach America, I think that Statue of Liberty would have been one of the first sights that they saw as they were approaching land. So it's iconic, isn't it? Of the land of the free, endless opportunity, the American dream. So I'm not surprised that it's so symbolic, and New York really is. I don't know. It's just what people imagine when they think of America, isn't it? And I think it is mainly for that reason. And it's such a massive city and it's so influential. But years ago, when these migrants were coming from across the seas, it would have been one of the first sights, that Statue of Liberty. And what a sight that would have been. It is gorgeous. I would love to visit New York City. I could look at images of New York State, never mind New York City. I could look at images of them all day, honestly. So beautiful. I would like to visit New York State. I think, how long would you need really to see the best of New York City? How many days would you need? And then fill the rest of the trip with the rest of the sights from New York State, because like the narrator said, there's so many beautiful landmarks that you need to go and see. I am surprised that Sleepy Hollow didn't make its way onto the list. Maybe not the top 10 places in New York State, but that's in New York State, isn't it? Sleepy Hollow. As a bit of a horror fan, I would like to visit Sleepy Hollow. And not so much mention of the lighthouses, because I think you've got a fair amount of lighthouses, haven't you? I do like a good lighthouse. I think they're adorable. I think they're lovely. So yes, beautiful places here. There was mention of the state park, but the narrator didn't mention it again. Begins with an A. Oh, the name escapes me, but that is, I know that's a stunning park. It's something like it's got, I can't remember the exact amount of lakes, but it has a ridiculous amount of lakes in it. I can't remember the name of the park. Guys, help me out. Let me know in the comments, please. But yes, oh my gosh, aren't they beautiful? Oh, so many things to see in New York State. Not just all about New York City. That's the takeaway. So thank you for watching this video with me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that half as much as I did. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you for now. See you. Bye-bye.